Welcome to Life Bites Mindful Mondays. I'm life, business, and energy coach Nina Bosky. And in today's grounding session, we're going to help you get centered, cleared, and connected. Let's get started.
Now let us ground. From the base of your spine down to the center of the earth, we're going to create a grounding cord in the form of a tree trunk. And you could use whatever tree trunk you'd like, an oak tree, a palm, a redwood, whatever feels comfortable for you. And now let's take the roots of that grounding cord and really anchor yourself to Mother Earth, to yourself, to your essence, to who you are. And let's release everything that no longer serves you. Letting go of the past. Take a nice big deep breath. Letting go of the future. Take a nice big deep breath. And now let's say hello to the here and now, present time. And about 2 feet out, you're going to create a circle of light all around you. And in that circle of light is a circle of yellow roses that represent your true sunshine spirit, where your personality and your higher self are working hand in hand. A circle of pink roses all around you, representing love and compassion for yourself as well as the outside world. And now let's create a circle of red divine roses, representing protection from anything that is not of your own energy and your own light. Everything goes on the outside of your space. People you love, your neighbors, furry animals, everything goes on the outside of your space except for you. And say to yourself, I claim me, my energy, my light, my essence, my truth. Now take a deep breath and come up to your sixth chakra, right between the brow. And about 2 feet out, you're going to create a movie screen. And let's put your life this week on your movie screen. Say hello to your opportunities that are coming in. Say hello to your challenges that are asking you to grow and evolve. Say hello to your blessings. All of these energies, opportunities, challenges, and blessings help you know your truth. Now, as you look upon your movie screen, I want you to imagine you're walking down a quiet path. It's peaceful here, calm and safe. Up ahead, you see a mirror. But it isn't just any mirror. It's a reflection of who you are when you are fully living in your truth. You step closer, and there you are. You're not shrinking. You're not performing. You're not trying to be who the world expects. You are alive. You are clear. You are you. You meet your own eyes, and there's a knowing there. Strength, peace, wholeness. Ask yourself, this future, fully aligned you, what truth did I finally speak that changed everything? What truth did I finally speak that changed everything? What did I stop apologizing for? There are times in your life that you're apologizing and you don't even know why. Now, in this fully truthful self, you've stopped doing that. What was it that you stopped doing? What did I let go of to become this version of me? What did I let go of so I could become this version of me? Let the answers rise gently. Don't force them, just listen. You might get a word, a feeling, a knowing, and let that be enough. How you are fully showing up and living in your truth. Now let's bring your hand to your heart. Take a deep breath and say with me in your mind or even out loud, I am safe to speak my truth. I trust what I know. I release what's not mine. My truth is my power. Let those words settle into your body. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Feel it in your chest, in your core. This is you. No filter. No pretending. Just you. And take one last glance into the mirror at this beautiful version of yourself, reflecting your truth and who you truly are. Let that moment linger. As you know, you can always come back to this place, to this mirror, to this pathway. Now let's bring your energy back into your body, back into the center of your head, and let's now bring down this energy in a beautiful golden sun of light, coming down through the heavens, coming down through that crown chakra, into your sixth, allowing you to use your intuitive and wisdom energies to bring your life forward this week. That energy keeps coming down into your fifth chakra, the beautiful part of your authentic expression. Your truth lives in this energy field of your fifth chakra, allowing you to speak your truth. As the energy keeps coming down into your heart, filling you up with love and support and nurturing, and this beautiful energy of safety, allowing you to be in that truth. As the energy keeps coming down into your third chakra, the manifestation and the ebb and flow of life, allowing you to go outside into the world and be in this truth. As this energy keeps coming down into your second chakra, the I create energy, creating more from this more authentic version of who you are. As the energy keeps coming down into your first chakra, the base of the spine, love of self, love of self. As the energy keeps coming down through your legs, creating that strength and flexibility, down through your calves and into your feet. Wiggle your toes. Say hello to your fun fairies, the miracles and magic of life, supporting you all the way this week and helping you live your truth. As it comes back into Mother Earth, say to yourself, all is well, life is good, I am safe to speak and to live my truth, and everything in my life is moving forward exactly as it should be. Take a nice big deep breath. Release, stretch it out, and open your eyes.
Now that you are grounded, cleared, and connected, let's move on to this week's message and life theme.
All right, now that you have taken a few minutes to ground and settle, let's get real for a second. Let's talk about your truth. Not about what you post, not what you think you're supposed to say. I'm talking about truth that lives deep inside of you, the one that sometimes gets ignored because, let's be honest, it's uncomfortable. It also can bring up a lot of mixed emotions. Most of the time, it's fear, particularly if we come from childhoods that we couldn't live and speak our truth. And, I come from a childhood too that I was not really allowed to speak my truth. My mom always wanted me to be happy, and my grandmother would punish you with silence if she didn't like what you had to say. So it really was a mixed bag. So I want you for just a moment to look at how easy or difficult it is for you to not only speak your truth, but to live in your truth. I would say 80% of the people out there are not living in their truth, at least not fully. Maybe even more, actually. So here's the thing. Truth, it gets a little bit more difficult the older we get unless we become aware. As children, I remember my little grandbaby, he says to me, Nani, I am Spider-Man and I am going to take care of you for the rest of your life. I'll protect you. He was 4 years old. So at that moment, the way he said it, I know he believed it. But what happens as we get older, our programming is set in. Society, community, culture, workplace, friends, family, religious beliefs, cultural beliefs all get, media gets in there and tells us who we need to be. And the problem is that the longer you live with not being truthful, authentic to you, when you start to make changes, the number one thing that's going to come up is fear. Fear of judgment, fear of disappointing someone, fear of not being liked, or worse, loved. When my grandmother would be silent, it was punishing. And guess what it brought up in me? Abandonment. If anybody can relate to that, then you know how difficult it is to live in your truth and not see it through the filter of somebody else. Fear tells us if you really speak up, you'll lose something. And guess what? Sometimes it might be true. You might lose approval. You might shake some things up. But here's what I know for sure: you'll gain something way more valuable: yourself. And so, is there a way this week that you can show up more fully for you? And one of the things I know is that it brings up a lot of discomfort, but it's also freeing because you don't have to hold up all these images and all these filters in order to maintain somebody else's version of you. And, I know these words may sound simple, but I'm going to tell you it's not easy. If it was, we'd all be doing it. Living your truth means getting honest with yourself, really honest. It means saying it isn't working for me anymore. I'm not okay with that. Actually, I want something different. And whew, and wow, does that take guts? I'm not okay with that. What happens if you say that to somebody that isn't okay with what you just said? Takes courage, takes love of self. And sometimes that takes time. So I want you to be gentle with yourself. This is a topic that is easy to talk about, but not easy to implement, especially as we have programmed ourselves from other people's versions of who we need to be. But I want you to hear me on this. Your truth will never lead you in the wrong direction. It might lead you through discomfort, yes. It might even shake up the version of your life you've been holding on to. But it will always bring you back to yourself. So if fear has been running the show lately, let this be your gentle nudge. You don't need to make this dramatic announcement. You don't need to have all the answers. You just need to stop hiding from what you already know. Let me say this again. You just need to stop hiding from what you already know. Start small. Say one honest thing today, even if it's just to yourself. Because your truth, it's not a liability. It's not something you have to apologize for. It's your anchor. It's your compass. It's where your freedom begins. And this may be a big subject for some of you. You may never have even asked yourself these questions. So it's time to start living more fully in your own truth and to speak from that place, even if it ruffles a few feathers. Because the people that are meant to be in your life, are going to accept all of you and the real version of you. And remember, you don't have to do it perfectly. You just have to do it honestly and start with you. One step at a time, one moment at a time. And one of the things I'm going to say to you is journal this week. Interact with yourself. For those of you who are in AI, use the AI version of Chat, GPT, or another version you may be using, and talk to it and have it reflect back to you your truth. Say it to something, whether it's writing or to something that isn't going to judge you. Start to get comfortable with your truth before you start taking the next step and letting other people know. All right, I'm with you guys. This is a big one, your truth, and you've got this.
I hope you've enjoyed this week's Mindful Mondays. Be sure to join us this Friday for another episode of Life Bites as we get you inspired in the areas of life, business, and media. I'm your host, life, business, and energy coach, Nina Bosky. And remember, until next time, sometimes in order to speed up, you've got to learn how to slow down.